Hello guys, you're welcome to today's exposition. It's nice having you around again. So today we're going to be taking Proving 7. We've been on a series of proving the divisibility of numbers. So if you're just seeing this channel for the first time, I will advise you to quickly go through some of the previous lessons on this very series. It's been very interesting and fun. So today we're going to be looking at Proving 7. And so quickly before we go into Proving 7, let's look at some of the things that we must have for 100% understanding of this very proven today. So first we must have is basic division knowledge. As we all know, if you don't understand how to divide numbers, I advise you to just go ahead and learn how to divide quickly before we go into this. Next, this 100% concentration. So take away every sort of distractions around you. So quickly we're going to be looking at the logic of proving 7. How do we get to know that if 7 will divide a number without a remainder or if there will be a remainder? Today's work or today's number is a very complex number. So I wanted to stay focused all through to get 100% understanding of this. So quickly, 7 is a complex prime number whose testing requires a lot of adeptness. 3 or 5 are basic tools for testing for the divisibility of 7. So for us to get to know if 7 will divide a number is very important for us to know that 3 and 5 are the basic tools we have to use to test if 7 will divide a number or not. Now don't forget, 7 is quite a complex number and it requires a lot of concentration for one to be able to tell if it will divide another number perfectly without remainder or if there will surely be a remainder. So here are a couple of examples we're going to be looking at today. We have a couple of examples. So the first is prove or test 398 divided by 7. 398 divided by 7. How do I get to know if 7 will divide 398? How do I tell? Now the rule is this, as I said, for 7 we use either 3 or 5. And today we are going to be using 3, which is the first part, which is part A. I'll be taking using 5 in the second part. So how do we use 3 to know or to test if 7 will divide a number without a remainder or if there won't be a remainder? So the first thing you have to do is this. You write out your 398. When you write out your 398, the next thing you have to do is to mark off the last digit. When you write out your number, you mark away the last digit. So when you're done marking away the last digit, since it's 3 we are using to test, you write your 39 down. Then you multiply it by 3. 3 times 39, 3 times 9 is 27. Add your 7, keep your 2. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 2, 11. So this is 117. So once you're done marking off, the next thing you do is the number you marked off, you will add it to the 117. 117 plus 8 is 125. Now what are we trying to achieve here? We are trying to reduce the size of this very given number. So next thing we do again is to mark off the last digit. You will mark off the last digit again, then the number in front, which is 12, you times it with 3. 12 times 3 is 36. So once you're done timesing or multiplying the set of digits left in front, then you add it to the last digit that you mark off. Well, we get that is 41. So it's becoming smaller and smaller. So the next thing you do is to mark off your 3 again, your 1 again, I mean the last digit, mark off the 1. Then the next thing is 4 times 3, which is 12. Added to the 1 is 13. You can do it one more time. You see how small the number is. You mark it off again. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So at this point, I have my 6. Now I will try to use my 7 to divide this very final stuff I got here. 7 and 6 is 0. Remainder 6. So as you can see, at this point, there is a remainder. So our testing or our proving just told us that there will be a remainder when 7 divides 398. So let's see how correct this test is. So you're going to be dividing, it will be one-on-one division. Don't forget, you have to divide one number at a time. 7 and 3 is 0, remainder 3. 7 in 39 is 535, remainder 4. 7 in 48 is 6, remainder 6. So we have 56, remainder 6 over 7. So this is how to tell if 7 will divide a number without a remainder or if there will be a remainder. Very, very easy. So the next, you're going to be looking at another example. Yeah, we're going to be having another example here quickly. Number 2. Test. Let's see if 7 will divide this number. 2205 divided by 7. 2205 divided by 7. When 7 divides this number, will there be a remainder or not? Don't forget, we are using 3 to test this. Now we use 3 or 5 to check if 7 will divide a number. So we're using 3 to test this. What do we do first? You write out this number, 2205. When you write out your 2205, the next thing you do is to mark off the last digit. Mark off the last digit. So the next thing you do is to write down the numbers in front, the digits left in front. 220, you times it with 3. 220 times 3 is 660. Now once I'm done getting that, I will add the last digit that I marked up to it. 660 plus 5 is 665. What do I do next? I will mark up the last digit again. I'm trying to reduce the size of the digit to what 7 can easily test. So the 66 in front, I will times it with 3. 3 times 6 is 3 times 6 is 18. 8 keep your 1. 3 times 6 18 plus 1, 19. 198. Add it to the 5. What do I have there? 203. The next now I will do again. I will mark off my word, my last digit, which is 3. The 20 in front, I will write it down. 20 times 3 is 60. Then add the 60 to the last digit at the back, which is 63. The next thing is I will mark up the last digit again. What do I have in front? 6. 6 times 3, which is 18. Add 18 to the 3 is 21. What do I do next? Again, I will mark up the last digit, which is 1. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So 7 in 7 is 1. No remainder. So this is how to get to know if 7 will divide the number or not. Or what you just have to do is mark up the last digit, the remaining set of digits right before the last digit. Use your 3 to times it. So you do that repeatedly until you get a figure that is well reduced, that is small enough for 7 to easily divide. This is how we get to know if 7 will divide a number. So what do we do? Let's test if there will be a remainder, if our test is correct or not. So it's going to be a one-on-one division, as you know. So what would that be? 7 and 2 is 0. Remainder 2. 7 in 22 is 3. 21. Remainder 1. 7 in 10 is 1. Remainder 3. Next 7 in 35 is 5. It means the test is 100% correct. So I'll be giving you a couple of questions to try out at this point. Number 1, test 395 divided by 7. 2, test 42,153 divided by 7. So I just want you to tell me in the comment section if there will be a remainder or not. Just state it if there will be a remainder or not. So at this point, you're going to be drawing the curtain on today's exposition. See you in the next exposition. And please, if you find this information resourceful, please click on the subscription button, please, and share this video also.